Good morning. Hi, this is Andrea, and I'm from Atlanta, and I'm a intuitive counselor, coach, healer, psychic, whatever you want to call it. I say I drink coffee and I know things, is what I say. I'm the director of Harnessing Your Divine Feminine, the world's leading in women's organizations, and women organizations specifically for metaphysical women. So all my information, my website, and how to get a hold of me is in the description box. And if you could go ahead and click on that bell, please subscribe if you want to support any YouTuber. Always subscribe to their channel. Okay, so I'm going to give some messages today. I'm just feeling a heavy heart with people today. It's like a heavy heart. We're in retrograde, so we're letting go of a lot of things. Retrograde's all about letting go and reassessing and redoing. Okay, and what I'm hearing is you're being too hard on yourself. Someone who needs to hear this today. You are being too hard on yourself. Okay, like you've made mistakes. You are human. Everyone has made mistakes. And the same turn of the table, I'm hearing also be accepting of other people's apologies. Be accepting. You don't have to like go back to the behavior or put yourself back in the line of fire of. You don't have to put yourself back in the line of fire of abuse or manipulation. I also see that some of you are not open to someone's apologies, and you can change the behavior or realign the relationship after an apology. And that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Okay. So I'm going to pull some cards for you today. Well, it's late morning. It is late morning here in the ATL. I'm going to pull some cards for you today. The sun is shining here for us today. The Nine of Cups. See the man and the woman there? So that goes in line with the apology. You know, be open to people's apologies at the same time. Modify the behavior, modify the relationship. That's what I'm hearing. Be open to the apology because if you're not, it'll just eat you up inside. Know that it takes two to tango. And at the same time, go forward with different behaviors and different routines, different schedules, different energy within the relationship. Because the relationship did give you something. It gave you both growth. It gave you both, you learned a lot from each other. You manifested a lot together. So, like, and it could be that the contract's just up, the spirituality of it. Like, you know how spiritual people tend to manifest through things quickly. And that includes relationships and maybe the lifelong relationships, just not for either one of you. And don't put either one of you in a box because I see that you're both very big energies. Like, you both have like a lot going on. Like, you're very skilled people. So don't put either one of you in a box, or don't put the relationship in the box, or what it was in a box, or what it is, or what it will be going forward. Okay. So, and the star card, I love the star card. The star is shining down on you, okay? The stars are shining down. It's emotional, it's bittersweet, it's an accomplishment for you, whatever this is. There's a lot of things in your life I'm hearing that are emotional, bittersweet, and an accomplishment because you've worked very hard for everything you've done. Whoever's hearing this, I see that you've worked hard, you've climbed scale. It's been uphill both ways, right? For your housing, your car, the lifestyle you have. Like, it didn't come by you easy. Okay. So just know that the stars are aligning on your behalf. And that's good. And the Five of Swords. I don't think this is a bad card at all. No one's attacking him. He's laying down. He's laying sort of in a pentagram. That means magic. And that means also the all the nature elements: wind, water, earth, air, fire, right? So it's the elements of the pentagram. Study the pentagram and what it actually means, because it's not evil, right? It's not the Antichrist. It's not all that nonsense. It's actually like very pure, and it's actually like it sends a very healing message. A lot of symbolism in our society got demonized, where when they're the original meanings of them were actually very empowering to others. You might have some difficult feelings around this, around your situations today. Could be work situation, it could be relationship. And so when you manage difficult feelings, remember we're in a retrograde. So things are going to be pow. Things are going to be really, really intense. Like the feelings, you're going to feel everything right in the heart chakra, right in the heart chakra. So don't be like, don't just step back and look at things objectively and do the best you can to remove emotions. Coming from a Pisces, I'm telling you to do the best you can to remove emotions. The bottom of the Harnessing Your Divine Feminine deck is the transformation card, the beautiful butterfly. You're in the middle of a great transformation. It's a fabulous, it's just like your wings are spreading. You're going, butterflies only live 14 days or four. They have a very short life. but yet they fly anyway. They spread their wings and they do what they need to do. So go out there and do what you need to do without hesitation. Like there's no reason that you should dim your light or hold back with anything. Okay. I'm gonna pull some more cards on this. This is a Thursday afternoon, late morning, going into afternoon. Let me see here. And whenever you hear this, you hear this. Whenever you like, whatever you need to hear it, you need to hear it. And hopefully it resonates well with you. Let's look here at some more. I'm going to draw some more cards for you because it seems that it's heavy-hearted. That heavy-heartedness needs to go away. It needs to transmute that energy, okay? So the Seven of Pentacles, you're taking one step at a time towards money. Any Pentacle card to me is some good money, right? And you know, he's holding two pentacles in his hands and he's kind of in the dark night, right? It's kind of cloudy because he's literally like unsure. He's literally like, I have some money, I'm going for some more money, and I got to make sure I do the right things with the money. And it's like kind of pressure. It could be business or it could be family. There's lots of kids going to college right now. There's lots of things sort of going forward again, and like sort of organizations and business institutions are like, okay, so your grace period's up. You've got to like pay up, right? Or make an arrangement. You're going to be able to just concentrate on the next step in front of you. You're going to make successful arrangements if you listen to your intuition and if you listen to your heart. That's going to be great. I'm hearing like surgery, like someone's got to pay for surgery. It's going to go in and ask them for like a payment arrangement, or go in and talk to the financial person about any type of like hardship agreement you can have. It could be you having surgery or a family member having surgery, and it's a needed surgery because I get that you've waited a long time for it. So go in and talk to the financial person, explain your situation, explain your work situation, make sure you tell them like how many kids you have or how many people you're supporting, and that it's a hardship situation, and they will offer you something. They're going to offer you an arrangement or give you a break of some sort, okay? You just have to go in there without pride and just like state your situation. It's not, you're not begging because they have a fund for that. Most hospitals have a fund for those situations. And it's like they're going to offer you grace on it. And that's what I'm getting. They're going to offer you grace. I'm seeing like a plate being handed to you. Like, here's your abundance. So did you know that when glass breaks, it's shifting of energy in your space? Okay, so the old school habit of like throwing plates, like remember they like different cultures would throw plates at their spouse when they got mad. Um, I haven't really seen or heard of anybody doing that in years. I know that like it's on old movies and stuff. Some cultures may do it. Some families still may do it. Like a woman gets mad, she throws a plate at the man, or the man throws a plate at the wall, or a glass of some sort, a coffee mug. That's, and the roots of that, the spiritual roots of that, is based on the idea that the glass is shifting the energy around the situation. Um, that's why when you may hear like glass burst when like a spirit's in the room, and a lot of that's on movies, but there's some truth to it. When a lot of energy starts shifting, glass is going to burst. So I know whenever I've gone through big shifts in my life and big changes, like glass breaks. So now it's just sort of a joke. Like when I break, now I get all my wine glasses from like the Dollar Tree, right? So whenever I break a wine glass, I'm like, it's all good. The energy shifted. We're moving forward now. I just personally look at it as a good thing, like a good sign of spirit, good sign from spirit that I've made progress. And I encourage you to do the same thing with something, right? So don't be like, oh my God, something broke. Just be like, hey, thank you, spirit, for that sign that the situation is moving forward. And that is the roots of that like concept of throwing of plates. And in some weddings and some cultures, they'll throw plates, you know, at the feet of the couple, and that's because they want the energy shifting, because they're going into new energy with a new union. So that's really cool. So don't throw glass or plates at anyone, but if one falls off the counter or it's an accident, view it as a good thing, is what I'm hearing, like a good sign from spirit, like, hey, I'm moving forward, I'm doing this. So that's good. And so you've got a lot in your heart right now, is what I'm getting. And I'm hearing the word complexity. Your feelings are very complex right now. And I understand that. Like, because you're like trying to stay 3 steps ahead of the situation, of the friends and the family and the work situation. You're exhausted. And they're telling me to tell you that it's nothing happening in your outside of you that you have any control over. You may have some influence over, and you may have some advice, and you are affected by other people's actions, just like everyone's affected by other people's actions. You're affected too by other people's actions, and they want me to let you know that not a it's not a bad thing. What you're doing is you're just feeling the energy of other people, but you're not it's not yours to take on. It's really not yours to take on. This butterfly card keeps falling out of me, keeps falling out. They want me to let you know that you're in the middle of a transition. There's just no reason life should be hard. There's really no reason life should be hard or life should be sad. Really, we should have no bad days. We should just have days of like contemplation, right? Life really should be good. We're made to experience love in its fullest and to experience a good life. They want me to let you know that we're made to experience a good life. We're not made to experience constant hardship and pain. Okay. At the same time, fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with yourself like you've never fallen in love with anyone. And that is going to be what gets you to those opportunities you want, those opportunities of the thriving love life, thriving finances, thriving family life. Is to fall completely in love with yourself. And that will get you, that's going to get you farther. Like it's going to get you, give you progress so you're not stuck in the mud so much. Because I'm feeling like you're like, oh, I'm stuck in the mud all the time. And that will start, it'll start lifting. That energy of feeling stuck in the mud will start lifting once you really, really commit to like focus on loving yourself. And you'll start to see offers come in. You'll start to see offers of finances come in, offers of love, offers of friendship come in. Once you start really putting yourself first, people are going to see that, and that's a attractive vibration. And so that's going to really put everything into perspective for you. And the people around you should encourage you loving yourself completely and wholly, because you're a whole person and you were made to be a whole person on this planet of earth that we are on. And so, turn off the TV, go walk by the water, do something, stretch, get the energy out of your system, get those lymph nodes going. And that not only are you going to be okay, you're going to thrive, and you're going to start putting together plans for a bigger and better future for you and your tribe. So saying that, I want to say, encourage you all to love yourself today and help someone else love their self today. Namaste.